Face reality, people. Movies are dead. Games are dead. Narrative? Dead.
Media is nothing but neural trigger response and viral conditioning.
Wait, what are you two talking about?
Okay. Just watched a movie called Cher. And I'm gonna say I thought it was pretty interesting. Granted, the social commentary is kind of simple about what people do on social media, or especially here on YouTube. Hopefully, this scares the shit out of content creators. Maybe they'll become more like, I don't know, authentic instead of, "Hey guys, how you doing to YouTube? Don't forget, before we start the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button and the bell for notifications," and all that fucking bullshit. Right? Let's be honest, it's annoying. It's annoying, it's corny, everyone does it recycled, which is just showcasing your lack of fucking individuality and authenticity. Like, just being honest. And I know, like, I feel like the Bill Hicks bit where he's talking about marketing. It's like, trust me, guys, I'm not doing some sort of reverse marketing thing. Like, hey guys, I don't buy into the system. Like my video, join me, subscribe to my channel. Like, no, this is my actual opinion and how I feel about it. I think all that shit on YouTube, most of the fucking mouth open, the gaping mouth, fucking thumbnail shit. Oh my god, it's fucking cringy. But people do it and they all copy each other, and then fuck, boring, boring, boring. But anyways, back to this movie called Cher. I thought it was pretty good. Not great, but it was all right with a simple, narrative and theme about, social media and how humans behave on there, and you know what we do for likes and shares and subscribers and followers and all that shit. And trust me when I say this, it could have been really corny. You can take that concept like and make it shit. Right? Like, I just watched this ISS movie about the space station in Russia versus US, right? It's not the greatest, plot of US versus Russia, but the idea of paranoia, like, okay. And then the way they write it up is just dog shit. And it just ends up being boring and annoying and just make fun of the characters. This movie, you kind of laugh with the characters and with the writers of it. I'm like, okay, I like this. Up until the end. The very end, I thought was just, it was kind of funny and kind of weird. Like, right, this guy, right, the only way you get resources is when you're trapped in this cube-like scenario. Cube the movie, I mean. Where you're like in this jail cell, basically. And the only way to, like, get resources is to earn points. The only way to earn points is to entertain people. The only way to entertain people is to share it and do some stupid shit or something interesting that people will watch and then share their points with you. Long story short, him and this Alice Braga character like work together to find other people that don't want to be stuck in this system, right? They even use the word system. It's like message. It's like, come on, pretty blatant. Not that that's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's blatant, and if you don't pick up on that, I don't know what to tell you. You should be looking for themes and things like that in all your movies. Otherwise, you're just some fucking drone, some drooling drone watching eye candy for 3 hours or 2.5 hours. But anyways, our main character, his name is like 000014, and Alice Braga they work together to try to get the attention of all the other quote unquote creators, or let's be honest, prisoners. And they're trying to communicate in a way to like, hey, maybe we can find glitches in the system in order to break the system, right? To break their imprisonment. And at the end, they finally do. And well, it comes with a price, right? They end up Alice Braga ends up burning alive, and then this other yoga girl that was like a part of their crew. Like she ends up burning and dying. And then I guess it glitches the system. It glitches our main character's room, right? 0000 whatever 14. And his door opens. It looks like there's like a park outside. Like a normal ass park outside. Like, where is this building to where this is happening? So he's like, oh shit, I'm free. And then he like instead of like walking outside, it's like this is why like the ending was just bothering me. It's like instead of just walking outside, he turns to he goes back to his little screen thing and he hits the share button, right? Which means he starts recording for all the other prisoners. Right? And he's like, hey, look what we did. Look at this shit. And then the door closes and he's locked. He still ends up being locked in there again. So even when he finds the glitch, he ends up foiling it and stuck back in prison. And he ends the movie by doing his character's pose of how he gets his views on in the prison thing. This will sound confusing. Just go watch the movie and then you'll understand what I'm talking about. So yes, that is a recommendation. Please go watch the movie. I think it's interesting. There's not a lot of expenditures here, right? It's not a fucking $20 trillion movie. It's not a giant blockbuster. It's a well-made, small in size, but give you a bigger scope, right? They make the world seem much bigger just by the way they shoot things and the way they use pacing, ghost time recording, and yeah, it's worthwhile. Give it a shot. Give the movie a shot.
Movie?
I'm reviewing and rating the movie.
Okay, what is it called?
I'm recording and reviewing and it's called Share. Share this movie everywhere.
I'm asking what the title of the movie is, dude.
The title of the movie is Share. Share. Like you share
it's
like a
like
light.
Rent.
What? No, it's not like Rent at all. There's completely different plots.
Okay. So you're telling me to share it everywhere, or the movie's called Share? Like I'm
The name of the movie is Share. Share. And I think there's a question mark at the end. Anyways. So let me rate this. Horror / comedy / not really a comedy, but more horror, but there's still funny shit in there. I'll give it based on where it's trying to fit in at and the size of the movie and what they do with the amount of resources they have for the movie itself. I give it a 7.6. Slightly above average, which means it's good. It's worth watching. It's not dog shit. And I think, no offense to people, I might sound like an asshole or pompous, but I think a normie watching these movies would be like, holy, they might have a revelation watching it. Like, wait a minute, we shouldn't be like acting like this on social media. Like they might have like some sort of revelation, which is appreciated. That's what I want people to feel when walking away from a movie. That their world opened up a little bit more, or maybe they feel a little bit more heard, or they learned something that they didn't know before. That's what I would hope people take from movies, not just eye candy entertainment, fucking imagination, masturbation till it's over, and then you go home and forget what you just watched. Like that's right. You don't want that. Well, I don't want that. So kudos to them taking a seemingly small budget movie and making it pop. Pause. And the acting's not bad either. It's not the worst thing. Alice Braga is always awesome. She's always amazing and beautiful. Yeah, I think it's a solid movie. Solid movie all around. So there's my grade. 7.6 out of 10. And yes, I do recommend go check it out.